This is the Royal Financial Investment Group. As always, this is your host, Prince Dykes here, coming to you live with another video, another great, awesome video about how to find a company's earnings report. As we all know, before I jump into the topic, don't forget to like, subscribe, comment, share, comment, all the other good stuff. If you have any questions or feedback, drop a comment below, and I definitely will get back to all my comments below. But I don't have a lot of time, and I definitely know you guys don't have a lot of time. So let's jump straight into the topic. One quick thing before we jump to the topic, don't forget about coming next month, Royal Financial Investment Group, our first product, which is Wesley Learns to Invest. It will be out next month, July 2015, and it will be available on lulu.com. That's LULU.com. Coming in August 2015, it will be available on Amazon, Barnes & Nobles, iBook, Nook, all the other good stuff. So stay tuned for that. You got any more questions for that? Drop a comment below. Anyway, let's get straight to the topic. So here you are, right? Just if you have etrade, I have etrade pulled up, and I'm just going to pull up a company. I had Ford pulled up. So when you go to your, when you logged into etrade, you go to Ford. Stock symbol is F. So I just typed in the F up here, and Ford pulled up. So when you pull up any stock, this works for any stock, Ford, Verizon. I just pulled up Ford for example, right? You're going to go over here to this tab that says earnings. When you go to this tab of earnings, you're going to be able to look back on annual earnings from 2014. They're going to tell you what they're going to guess for 2015, 2016, 2017, 2018. And it's going to guess out, right? You know, this is the high estimate, the low. It's telling you how they expect the company to grow over time. This is something you can look at to look at earnings. Also, when you're looking at, that's the earnings summary, right? And you have little tools here that you can play with to look at different things to see what the company has made 3 years ago. You want to go back a little bit further, you can go back 4 years or 1 year, 6 months to see how the company has done. Also, you can look at the price to earnings trend. The price to earnings ratio is a ratio to tell you if the stock is undervalued or overvalued, it's a bubble or whatever, right? So this is another great tool for you to look up under the earnings tab. You can play with it as well. So I'm not going to talk through every single tab because, you know, this is just to introduce you guys to what it is. If you got more questions, you can definitely drop a comment below and I can tell you. Analysis trends, you know, you're looking at trends of how earnings go. You know, we all know that Ford's had a bad time back in the day, but let's take another example, right? And you say, well, this is telling me about the earnings, but say if I actually want to read the earnings, you got to keep in mind, if you're a publicly traded company, publicly traded means that the public has the right to see. It's open books. The public can see your books. So you're like, well, Prince, this is cool. They have on eTrade, but I want to see the actual earnings. Great. I thought you never asked. So we got this great tool called Google. So you go over to Google. Let's type in Ford earnings release 2015. Wow, somebody's looked these up before, huh? So here you go to Ford earnings release 2014, right? Let's go to, I'm going to go to investors events webcast because most websites, it's on most websites. If you want to go to Ford.com, most websites have that. So if you're up on the Ford, you can go to investors. As you can see, we already got it pulled up. It tells you this is their upcoming events. Come July 28th, Ford will have its second quarter earning release. Come October 2015, it will have its next earnings release, right? So in the past events, let's go. We want to see June 5th. They just released their earnings, right? So you can listen to a webcast because when the company releases its earnings to the public, it does a phone conversation where it lets investors hear what they have to say, what happened last quarter, what they're projecting next quarter. You can take a look at the release, or you can take a look at the slides, which is nice little pretty color-coded slides. So I clicked on the slides. Let's take a look at this. Boom! Here it's going to tell you who the XO, not the XO, the executive officers, the CFOs, stuff like that. It's going to tell you their plans, their long-term objectives, the operation margin, stakeholders. Look at all this good stuff. The brand, serving all markets, how they're doing overseas, what they plan on, what they got, the innovation is, their growth rate. Look at all this stuff you can get on a company. This is a company like Ford. So it's tell you the topics in North America, F-150, what's in Asia, what's going on everywhere, Europe, what's their strategy, all this good stuff that you have at your fingertips. Like you guys just saw me, I just showed all you guys this in what, 2-3 minutes. So you can do this with any company. So I hope you got something out of this video. Don't forget to like, subscribe, comment, drop your comments below. Let me know if it's a good video, a great video. But as always, until the next video, Be safe.